Sarawak and Sabah should receive at least 70% of the carbon tax collection ahead of the mechanism implementation at the federal level, in line with the role of both regions of the nation's main carbon depositors. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said the expanse of tropical rainforests and mangrove swamps in Sabah and Sarawak are strategic assets for the nation in absorbing carbon and supporting the global agenda to deal with the climate change.
I discussed this with the federal government, the minister from Sabah. I said, before you implement your carbon tax, you have to consider the component of the tax that should be given to Sabah and Sarawak, because we are the storage area of carbon. Kalau dia ada tax X dollars, meaning 70% of that tax must come back to Sabah and Sarawak. Because we are the custodian of carbon.
He said this while speaking at the 17th Gawai Keamatan Joint Gala Dinner organised by the Dayak Chamber of Commerce and Industry (DCCI) and the Kadazan Dusun Chamber of Commerce and Industry (KCCI) at Unifor Complex on Sunday. According to him, the distribution of the revenue is important to ensure that states that preserve the nation's carbon resources receive the appropriate benefits to strengthen environmental conservation efforts, develop green technology and implement the Sustainable Development Agenda. Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari said Sarawak had taken an early measure by enacting carbon-related laws in preparations for developing a carbon economy in an organised manner, thus putting the state at the forefront of green economic development. He said that the approach not only strengthens Sarawak's position in the global carbon market, but also enables the state to manage carbon resources more systematically in line with the principles of sustainability.